Carrie, the original classic, is a 1976 film. It was directed by Brian De Palma, and the plot, everybody knows the plot to Carrie, but I'll talk about it. You have Sissy Spacek, who plays Carrie.
If I concentrate hard enough, I can move things.
And she's this girl in high school who is just an outcast. Nobody really likes her because she's weird, and I will admit she's weird, but everyone treats her like fucking shit. Damn, I mean, if you can't find a character to feel more bad for, it's Carrie.
Oh, sorry about this incident, Cassie.
It's Carrie!
In the beginning of the movie, you see this incident where she has her period for the first time during gym class, and all the girls make fun of her, and because of that, they get in trouble, a week's detention. So, some of the girls decide to pull a prank on Carrie, but they don't realize that Carrie is different. She has telekinesis, and when that happens, all hell breaks loose. Now, what I think of the original classic is Carrie is just that. It's a classic. Sissy Spacek as Carrie. Sissy Spacek, it's good casting because it's not like she's an unattractive girl, but she's kind of a normal girl. At least that's how they present her at the beginning. And she seems like this weird girl who is an outcast, and you see everyone else making fun of her. And it's like, as fucked up as some of the stuff that they do to her is, I almost understand why they at least think she's weird. But at the same time, can you blame her? Her mom, played by Piper Laurie, is a religious crazy nut. She is. I'm all for people being religious and all about God. When you take it to this extreme, when you treat your kids like shit, like she's literally smacking Carrie around, all because what? Because a boy asked her out to prom? And the way she talks to Carrie and how she's so quick to have her repeat everything that happened in the Bible, pray and ask for forgiveness, you're like, you woman are insane.
Help the sinning woman see the sin of her days and ways. Show her that if she had remained sinless, the curse of blood would never have come on her.
One character that I really do like is the teacher that consoles Carrie, and that when she sees what's going on, she's quick to punish these girls, and she's stern. In this one scene where she slaps one of them for cussing at her, and it's like, yeah, that's pretty extreme. But at the same time, what these kids did was fucked up. And even though maybe she went too far, it's nice to see a character who thinks it's so fucked up that she's willing to treat these girls like that.
You know, I can make sure that you don't hurt Carrie White anymore.
It's also nice to see that she treats Carrie as like a daughter. At least she feels like she wants to help her and protect her. Which, speaking of protecting her, Carrie needs all the protection she can get because one of the girls has this prank in mind for prom, where when Carrie goes to prom, her and her boyfriend, played by John Travolta, they're gonna, first they kill all these pigs, get all the blood, and they raise it up in the ceiling so that when Carrie's in the right spot, they're gonna dump it on her. How fucked up is that? And you have this other character, Sue, who she gets the popular cool guy in high school, Tommy, to ask Carrie out to prom.
If you don't have a date to the prom next Friday, would you like to go with me?
Now at first you think, oh, she's a part of this big fucked up prank and she's just fucking with her. But I love how at the end of the movie at prom you see that no, Sue didn't know anything about that. She was actually being genuine when she said she wanted to get Carrie out into prom with the public and have fun for one night. Some of the other characters, you have PJ Souls, who plays Norma, and I'm sure most people remember PJ Souls from John Carpenter's Halloween, where she's the girl who shows Michael Myers her tits and said,
See anything you like?
and like I said, John Travolta's in this film. Cool to see him in here before he was famous. He's the boyfriend of that girl pulling the prank, and he's such an asshole here. Like, even though that girl is a bitch for doing what she does to Carrie, him smacking her around and treating her like shit, but then she just gets more hot and horny for him. Every time he slaps her, you're like, what the fuck? It's funny to call this a horror film because it doesn't really get into the actual horror until the last half hour of the film, when they're at prom and the pig's blood falls on Carrie and she goes apeshit. She locks all the doors and she kills everyone. I mean, kills everyone. The fire all around Carrie with the blood all over her and her looking in that trance-like state. It's so memorable. It's so iconic. So, Carrie, what more can I say besides the fact that this film is a classic? I really enjoy rewatching Carrie. It's sad to see this film be remade so many times because guess what, guys? You just can't do it better than the original. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the original Carrie. As always, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Later!
You have a date with Carrie.